However, I want to appreciate the fact that Atiku Abubakar decided to submit to the judicial process, which is the sort of thing I did also when I thought I was rigged out as a governor in Edo State in 2008. And the fact that they submitted to the judicial process, for that I think we need to commend them. But I think I'm also very happy that the Supreme Court has adopted the strategy that sought to deal with these issues expeditiously, such that Nigerians are not detained in fear, in doubt, and all manners of investors are not sure about what is to come and so on. I think the issue of the election is now behind us, and I believe the government, the people of Nigeria will work in unison to take the Nigeria project to the next level. So I am excited, I am happy, and I think this is not about Buhari, it's not about APC, it's about Nigeria. And I believe in this business, Nigerians are all winners. Okay. Elections have been conducted, the courts are pronounced, the Supreme Court has now pronounced, and I believe this is it. This is the last bus stop. We congratulate the judges, we congratulate their courage, we congratulate their sense of industry, the hard work they put in. We also appreciate our lawyers who has amplified the fine points of law and of facts. And also even the PDP lawyers, hard as they tried, the truth is that our election can be determined on the basis of fact.lie.com, hosted by unknown Yahoo boys. That cannot be the basis. And Nigerian people were never told that there is doubt about whether Muhammadu Buhari was our candidate or it was Mohammed that was our candidate. Those were never issued before the Nigerian people. And whether Muhammadu Buhari can read or write, whether he went to school, that was not the issues in the election. Not for someone who has been military head of state, who has addressed the country a million times. So I think my hope is that the judiciary will find a way to reform the system so that people don't bring frivolous cases to court and waste the precious time of eminent jurists and senior counsel who otherwise should be engaged in dealing with other multiple cases that are before various courts in the land. But for us as a party, we dedicate this victory to all those who voted, regardless of how they voted, and in fact to all Nigerians who believe and have faith in democracy and have reposed confidence in our party under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari. So you too, thank you for being vigilant. You ensure that people across the country get to know what happened, the judgment and all that. Thank you for all that you've done to put the issues out to the Nigerian people. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is that the People's Democratic Party hierarchy is going into an emergency meeting by 3 p.m. and whatever we decide thereafter, we will tell the world. Thank you very much. Where?
So what do you think about it?
Yes, I think that strategy is to prevent unnecessary tension gripping the country once more, like during elections. At least today, the baby has been delivered, not aborted. Even if the baby is malfunctioned, is not the issue. But the important thing is that the baby has been delivered. But what manner of baby it is, what ingredients make up the being of the baby, we do not know yet. Those are the reasons that the Apex Court said they will tell Nigerians and the world for dismissing this appeal as lacking in merit. We cannot say more than this because we have not yet had the reason. Electoral jurisprudence has been there. Election petitions are sui generis. As far as we are concerned, we have done the best we could under the strangulating regime of electoral jurisprudence, which not only places undue burden on a petitioner, but also timelines, the period within which such burden must be discharged. With the Supreme Court itself saying that the timeline provided for in the Constitution is like the rock of Gibraltar that cannot be moved. So you are hemmed in, you are being beaten, your hands are tied to the back, and you are not even allowed to cry. Like Lidu Zoku said, something drastic has to be done about our electoral laws and electoral jurisprudence so as to cleanse the Augean stable and make people believe that when they vote, their votes will not only be counted, but that such votes must also count. That's a little bit I have to say.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
All Nigerians who have followed the election and voted. Again, thank them for this court process. Our reason for coming to court is because we believe that the election and the result was not the result of lawful vote cast. But the process has come to the end. I thank all those who are involved, the lawyers, the judges, all of you from the 4th estate. This election and the judgment is not about President Buhari or His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. It is about the future of our country and what we are going to bequeath to our children. It is about our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency.
The chapter, paragraphs and lines having to do with 2019 election, especially the presidential aspect, has been laid to rest until 2023. It has been a night of long knives, but we thank God that it has ended peacefully. Thank you.
There'll be problem, because it's now becoming obvious that petitioners will always find it very difficult to prosecute their cases. But all said, until they give their reasons, we'll take it off from there. Thank you very much.
You don't say more?
Say something. Council, we've done our best, and council for all the parties have tried. Both council for the appellants and council to the respondents. But we as lawyers, this is how far we have gone. We can go, and we cannot say anything more than that. We want to appreciate you, members of the press. You've also done very, very well. Well, this country belongs to all of us. Wish you all the very best. As far as we are concerned, this is the end of this matter. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Has been made to rest. The issue is this server. INEC never said there are no server. They said INEC had a particular server, www.factsdon'tlienigeria.com. We say INEC does not have that type of server, and they said it is through that server that results were transmitted. Then we asked them, who got this thing? They say it was a whistleblower. It does not belong to INEC. And if you go by it, even if it did, INEC has no right
unless there's an amendment to the Electoral Act to transmit results electronically. That is the law as of today. So when you people decide to amend it, then we'll operate the new law. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye. We thank you all.